Hello everyone. This is our seventh lecture. Sixth lecture. In semester one. In this lecture, we cover the grammar and writing. Okay, as we are used to that. 1 week we cover comprehension and phonics. The other week we cover grammar and writing. Ali, your friends are hearing me clearly. So please check your microphone or your speaker. Okay. Let's start with first of all, let's start with the grammar. Here in grammar, this time we covered subjects and predicates. We covered subjects and predicates. Okay. Who wants to tell me what's the subject? Hassan Sabra. Please unmute yourself.
Yes.
Yes, Hassan. What is the subject? Did you watch the video?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the meaning of a subject? Let me help you. It's a part of a sentence or no?
Yes.
Okay, what does this part do? What does this part do in the sentence? What does it do? What is the function of the subject in the sentence? Hassan? Okay, don't worry. So the subject is the part that tells who or what the sentence is about. Okay, Jude, you want to say something? Let me just unmute you, Jude. Where are you? Where did Jude go? Okay. Jude? Hi.
Yes.
Do you want to say anything?
No, I thought I just want to answer.
Yes,
But
answer. You can answer. Answer. What is the subject?
Yes. It's the thing that describes the thing.
It's the part of a sentence that tells who or what the sentence is talking about. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thank you. So this the subject is the part that tells who or what the sentence is talking about. We call it, in other words, we call it naming part. Why? Because it names. Okay? It names. It gives a noun, name of a noun. So the subject is what or whom the sentence is about. We call it naming part. Okay? We have here this sentence: the player missed the sports period last week. If you want to find the subject, ask yourself who or what the sentence is talking about. Who's the sentence talking about? You can write in chat. Who's the sentence talking about? The sentence is talking about the player. Yes, excellent, Hassan. The sentence is talking about the player. So the subject is the player. Okay. The subject is the player. All the words, the player, make the complete subject. They make the complete subject. So you see, the player makes the complete subject. When we say complete subject, we mean all the words that talk about the subject. Okay? Yes, Yara, what do you want to say? Please hurry up. Okay, no problem, Ali Nasruddin. Okay, later when we want to solve the worksheet, I'm going to take you in turn, okay, in order to answer the questions. But now I have just to go over everything in the lecture, then we go to the worksheet. Okay, so the player is the complete subject. All the words in the subject, we consider them the complete subject. Predicate, but when we say predicate, okay, now I know what is the sentence talking about. But let's ask ourselves another question. What about the player? What is the sentence telling me about the player? What's the sentence telling me about the player? The player missed the sports period last week. So you see the other part. What is the sentence telling me about the subject? Missed the sports period last week. This part, I call it a predicate because it explains what the subject has done. Okay, what does it do? The predicate explains what the subject has done or what the subject is. If I want to give extra information about the subject, okay, we call it telling part. Why do we call it telling part? Because it tells information about the subject. Okay, so when I want to ask myself about the subject, I say who or what the sentence is talking about. When I want to find the predicate, I say what is the sentence telling me about the subject. So I find the predicate. Here the complete predicate missed the sports period last week. Missed the sports period last week. Okay, now and we move to something called simple subject. When we say simple subject, we mean the main noun that I'm talking about in the complete subject. Okay, so the simple subject is a part of the complete subject. It's a main noun or a pronoun. And if I remove it, it affects the meaning of the sentence. Okay, I cannot understand clearly the subject. The player missed the sports period last week. We agreed that the player is the complete subject, but what is the simple subject? The main noun in the complete subject, the noun here is a player. So we consider a player the simple subject. We say the player alone is the simple subject. Also the same for the predicate. I have a simple predicate, okay? When I underline the complete predicate, the verb in the complete predicate, the main verb in the complete predicate is called the simple predicate. So you see, the simple predicate is the main verb in the complete predicate. Also, the simple predicate is a part of the complete predicate. The simple predicate is a part of the complete predicate. As here in the example, the player missed the sports period last week. So we said that the complete predicate missed the sports period last week. What is the simple predicate? What is the verb itself, the main verb? Missed. So we say that missed is the simple predicate. Missed is the simple predicate. So when we say simple predicate, we mean the main verb in the predicate. When we say simple subject, we mean the main noun in the subject, name. Here, in this examples, the student was late. Who? What is the subject? The student. What is the predicate? Was late. Okay. So the subject, the student. The predicate was late. We still have similar exercises in the worksheet. Let's cover the compound subject, but let me first see if you have any questions in the chat. Excellent, excellent. That's right. Okay. If there's something, if you want to stop me or there's something that you don't understand, just send in the chat, okay? When we say compound subject, we mean that in the complete subject there is more than one noun or pronoun. And in other words, we're talking about more than one noun or pronoun. Tom and Jerry are best friends. What is the subject here? Tom and Jerry. I'm talking about Tom and Jerry. And if you notice, I have more than one simple subject, more than one noun. Tom, Jerry. Okay, so the compound subject is two or more simple subjects with same predicate. They have same predicate. And mostly the simple subjects are joined by conjunctions and or. I might find and or the conjunction or, like here. Tom and Jerry. Tom, Jerry are two main simple subjects, and we join them with the conjunction and. Yes, Amal, do you want to ask me anything? Just write in the chat, please. So the compound subject is when I'm talking about more than one simple subject in the same subject. Okay, and we join the simple subjects with conjunction and or. The same for the compound predicate. When I say compound predicate, I mean that I have more than one verb in the complete predicate. I have more than one verb. Tina fell down and hurt her knee. What happened to Tina? Tina fell down, hurt her knee. So you see, I have two predicates, two simple predicates, fell down, hurt. Two simple predicates, and they are joined together with the conjunction and, the same. Okay, so the compound predicate is two or more simple predicates with same subject. They both belong to the same subject. And we usually use the coordinating conjunctions and, or, and also we might use but in the compound predicate. Like here as in the example, the cows and sheep grazed freely across the farm. What is the compound subject? The cows and sheep. You see, cows and sheep. The conjunction used here and. Okay, here the ducks flew overhead and landed in the water. What is the compound predicate? I start from the first verb, flew overhead and landed in the water. Flew overhead and landed in the water. I have more than one verb. I have flew and landed. What conjunction did I use? I used the conjunction and. Okay, here I used in the third sentence, I used the conjunction but. In the second sentence, I used the conjunction or. Okay, this is regarding the grammar. Do you have any questions regarding the grammar? Yes, Tom and Jerry is the subject. Yes, Tom and Jerry is the subject. That's right. Complete subject, compound subject. We call it compound because I have Tom and Jerry both in the same subject and I join them with and. Okay, we can move to the writing part. If you remember previously, we talked about the first part of the paragraph, which is the topic sentence or introductory sentence. Now I continued with the other parts of the paragraph, which are details and concluding sentence. For sure, I cannot have only just topic sentence in the paragraph. I must have details that talk about the main idea, that talk about the topic sentence, and I must have a concluding sentence at the end to close my paragraph. So the details, again, let's remind you of the topic sentence. It's the sentence that introduces the topic of your paragraph. Okay, after I write the topic sentence, I have to mention the details. Details are main points and reasons or examples. About what? About the topic that I mentioned in the topic sentence. They must all talk about one topic that is mentioned in the topic sentence. Okay, and we compare the details to the ingredients of the hamburger sandwich, the cheese, tomato, lettuce, and meat. Okay, at least I must add 3 reasons or examples or facts into the details. You have to make sure that you add delicious details, which I mean by delicious details, I mean reasons and main points that are related to one topic. They must stick to the topic, okay? And they can be exciting. Pay attention not to add unrelated details. For example, if you're talking about your uncle, you have to write details that are related to your uncle, not details about your aunt, okay? Because this will make it boring and it's unrelated, not related at all to the topic, okay? So pay attention, you have to stick to the topic. I'm talking about my guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me? Now? Now, can you hear me? Okay, great. Okay, if you notice here that the writer was talking about his brother, suddenly he talked about his sister. This is wrong. He must talk about his brother only, okay? When we finish from the details, we have to close the paragraph with a concluding sentence. We have to close the paragraph with a concluding sentence. In the concluding sentence, I have to end my paragraph by restating maybe the topic sentence, the main idea, or giving the reader a new topic to think about it. That's it. Okay? So I have 3 main parts in the paragraph: topic sentence, details, and concluding sentence. I think now we can move to the worksheet, which is more important now than the lecture, because the lecture you can watch it by yourselves. And now I'm going to move in turn. Okay. Let me just check in the chat. Do you have anything you want to ask about? Yes, Hassan. You can speak. You can unmute yourself and speak. Hassan, do you want to?
answer.
Okay. I'm going to move in turn. Don't worry. I'm going to move in turn. Let's start with you. Okay, no problem. Let's start with the first exercise. Decide whether the underlined part in each sentence is the subject or predicate. Write S for subject and P for predicate on the provided line. Okay. First one, Hassan.
The sun was shining
Brightly.
Right.
Yes.
It's up.
Was shining brightly is what?
Subject.
Subject? Does it answer the question who or what the sentence is talking about?
The predicate. No.
Predicate, predicate. Excellent, Hassan. It's a predicate. Thank you. Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Okay. Marie.
Yes,
Okay, can you solve number 2? The pretty girl was wearing a blue frock. A pretty girl, subject or predicate? Subject. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. Amal. Amal, please unmute yourself. Number 3. My younger brother serves in the army. My younger brother is what?
Subject.
Subject. Thank you. Thank you, Amal. Jude. Hi, Jude. Number 4. The man and his wife
We're working in their garden.
were working in their garden. Subject or predicate?
Predicate.
Thank you. Excellent, Jude. Thank you. Aline, guys, don't worry. I'm moving in turn, okay?
Yes.
Aline, number 5. You don't have to wait for me. You.
Subject.
Thank you. Subject. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, now we move to Ali Hamoud.
Yes. Yes.
Ali Hamoud, number 6. The dogs were barking loudly. Were barking loudly is what? Subject or predicate? What?
Predicate.
Excellent. Predicate. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now we move to Muhammad Hamoud. Unmute yourself. Okay, Muhammad Hamoud. Now it's a different question. Underline the complete subject and circle the simple subject in each sentence. As in the example, the old hotel in the town is going to be knocked down. The subject here, if I want to find the subject, I ask myself who or what the sentence is talking about. So I get the answer, the old hotel in the town. This is the complete subject. The simple subject is the noun, the main noun in the complete subject, which is hotel here. Okay? You can do the same in number 1. We will no longer tolerate this. We will no longer tolerate this. Where is the subject? Complete subject. Who is the sentence talking about? Muhammad, who is the sentence talking about?
We will no longer.
We will no longer is the complete subject?
Yes.
No. If you ask yourself, who is the sentence talking about? The sentence is talking about we. We. Just we. So the complete subject is we. Okay? And notice here, we is a pronoun, subject pronoun. So when we have a subject pronoun, we consider the same subject, complete and simple. So we here serves as the complete subject and simple subject. Okay, Muhammad, whenever you want to find the subject, you have to ask yourself, who is the sentence talking about or what is the sentence talking about? You will find the subject, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Muhammad, thank you. Can you mute yourself? Okay, let's take now. I have someone who has entered with his mom's phone, I think, and her name is Maha. Please unmute yourself and tell me your name. What's
Ali Fawaz.
Ali. Oh, Ali, I didn't know you. Okay, sorry, because this picture is not clear. Okay, Ali, Can you do number 2? The little tree was covered with needles instead of leaves. What is the complete subject?
The complete subject was trees. I mean leaves.
Leaves? Do we find the subject at the end
Yeah.
of the sentence? We find the subject at
No.
the end of the sentence?
No.
Okay. Again, so what is the subject here?
Trees.
Tree. You mean tree only. But I want the complete subject. I have the little tree. I have the little tree. The little tree is complete. Complete subject. And tree alone is the simple subject. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So the little tree is the complete subject and tree alone is the simple subject. Thank you, Ali. Can you mute yourself, please? Okay, Hassan, not Hassan. Nancy. Nancy.
Yes.
Yes, Nancy, how are you?
Good.
Can you do number 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Which manager was this?
Merch. Yes, continue.
He's talking about the rich man.
Excellent. Complete subject.
I read it in my.
What is the simple subject?
A rich manager.
Merchant. Merchant. We mean merchant.
I don't hear you good.
Okay, just a second. Can you hear me clearly now?
Yes.
Okay. Nancy, what is the complete subject?
Where is what?
Complete subject. Complete subject.
The complete subject. The a rich. I said it 2 times.
Yes, I know. A rich merchant. Okay. And the simple subject is merchant alone. Okay? Clear? Guys?
Yes.
Okay, okay, great. Great. Can you do the number 4 also? Since I couldn't hear you clearly.
Me?
Yes, yes, Nancy. Yes, you.
Okay. A football is playing.
Is played.
Football is playing in every country in this world. A football is playing. Football is playing.
Football is played. What is the sentence talking about?
It's played in
What is the sentence talking about?
football.
Oh, so, what is the complete subject? You answered the question.
Football is played in every
Pay
country.
attention, Nancy. When I ask you, what is the sentence talking about? What did you tell me? What did you say?
Football is playing in every country.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
Football is playing in every country.
Nancy, answer my question. What is the sentence talking about? What?
About football.
Excellent. You said football. Excellent. So what is the subject? What is the subject? You answered the question.
Football.
Excellent. Football alone. Not is played. Pay attention. Is the verb. So it's not among the subject. That's what I want you to pay attention to. That's why I ask you again. What is the sentence talking about? The sentence is talking about football. So football alone is the complete subject. And at the same time, since it's only a noun, it's the simple subject also. Okay? Did you get it now?
Okay.
Okay, great,
Okay.
Nancy. Thank you. Thank you. Please mute yourself. Lana. Lana,
Yes.
how are you?
Fine.
Okay, Lana, number 5. My expensive new watch has stopped. Can you find the complete subject?
Yes. In my expensive.
My expensive only? Type. I'll ask you the same question. What is the sentence talking about? What is the sentence talking about?
The watch.
About my expensive new watch. The sentence is talking about my expensive new watch. Okay? The sentence is talking about my expensive new watch, but mainly the main noun, the simple noun, simple subject in the complete subject is watch. Okay? So my expensive new watch. Okay. Guys, we're running out of time. Okay, I'll end this session and join again directly, okay? Because I'm going to start a new one directly to continue the worksheet. Okay, guys, this one will end and join again. This one will end and join again. I know, Amir, I know. We're running out of time. We'll join again. Okay, now we have to underline the completed predicate and circle the simple predicate, as in the example, Amir. After doing his homework, John went to bed. So the predicate starts from the verb till the end of the sentence. Went to the bed. Okay, but what is the simple predicate? The simple predicate is the verb itself, went. Can you do the same in number 1?
Okay.
The
The
subject?
subject comes before the predicate.
Yes.
Comes and the or the predicate.
No, comes before the predicate is the complete predicate. We say comes before the predicate. We underline from come till the end. This is the complete predicate. Okay. Where is the simple predicate? The verb. When I say simple predicate, I mean the verb. And the verb is the verb
Subject.
is subject. Subject is the verb. Here the word subject is the verb. What did we agree? The simple predicate is the verb, and the verb is the first word in the complete predicate. Did you forget this? So here the verb is comes. Comes. So comes is the simple predicate. Okay? Comes
Okay.
is the simple predicate. That's it. Clear?
Clear.
Okay. Please mute yourself. Thank you. So as didn't participate, Karim Bitar. Karim,
Yes.
can you do number 2?
Yes.
Okay.
I always bring my dictionary to class.
Yes.
Bring my dictionary to class and I will circle the bring.
Okay. But also you have to underline always, because always is among the predicates. Always bring my dictionary to class, and the simple predicate is bring. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Karim. Thank you, Karim. Can you mute yourself? Okay. Khadia? Khadia?
Yes.
Can you do number 3?
Yes.
Yasmin yawned. Where is the predicate?
Say underline Yemen.
Yawned, yes.
Yeah, and the circle. Yeah,
Yes.
Yasmin.
No, Yasmin, we circle Yasmin. Yasmin is
Yes.
no, Yasmin is the subject. Here I'm talking about Yasmin. Yasmin is the subject.
Yemen.
Yawned.
So we
again,
circle.
yes, it's the same. Here, since I have only a verb in the predicate, so the verb is the complete predicate and the simple predicate at the same time. Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Please mute yourself. Brahim Maruni. Brahim, please unmute yourself. I think Ibrahim doesn't want to participate. Okay, let's go back to the same student. Lana Najdi again. Lana.
Yes.
Okay, Lana, can you do number 4 also? May
Yes.
is my favorite month.
Favorite month.
Is my favorite month is what, complete or simple predicate?
What?
Is my favorite month complete or simple predicate?
Predicate.
Complete predicate. Okay, complete predicate. Where is the simple predicate? Where is the verb? When I say simple predicate, I mean verb.
The simple predicate is
Is excellent, Lana. Excellent. Thank you. Mute yourself, please. Okay. Rawad didn't participate today. Rawad,
Yes.
can you do number
Yes.
5?
Yes.
Yeah. Next week, my grandmother is coming from Korea. Where is the
My
complete predicate?
K.
Let me ask you a question. Who is the sentence talking about?
My grandma.
Excellent. So my grandmother is subject, right? And the predicate starts
Yes.
after the
Yes.
subject. The predicate starts after the subject. So where is
Yes.
the predicate? Where does the predicate start from?
With
We said that the predicate starts directly after the subject, so it starts from is. Is coming from
Yes.
Korea is complete predicate, and simple predicate is
yes.
coming. Yes, excellent. Thank you.
Coming.
Yes, thank you. Okay. After each sentence, write whether the underlined words are a compound subject or a compound predicate and circle each conjunction. Here I have to tell if it's compound subject or compound predicate. Who entered with the name Samar? Please unmute yourself. Hi.
I'm not Samar.
What's your name?
Ali Jabai.
Yes, Ali. Yes,
My
Ali.
name accidentally changed. I'm
Okay,
gonna
no
change it right
problem.
now.
No problem. No problem at all. Ali, can you do number 1? Mr. Scott writes and draws on the computer program. The underlined part writes and draws on the computer program. Is it compound subject or compound predicate?
Is it compound predicate?
Excellent. What is the conjunction?
Conjunction is and.
Excellent. The conjunction is and. Okay. So the conjunction is and. Let me circle it for you. So we circle and. Okay. Thank you, Ali. Please mute yourself. Alim.
Yes.
Okay, number 2. Flowers and trees can be found near the capital. Flowers and trees, compound subject or compound predicate? What? Does it need much thinking? Flowers and trees.
That's what you said. What you said.
Flowers and trees, compound subject or compound predicate?
Compound. Compound predicate.
Predicate is a predicate.
No subject.
Subject is a subject. Where is the conjunction? And thank you. Thank you, Aline. Please mute yourself. Amal.
Yes.
Number 3. Chris or his older sister helped their mother around the house. Chris or his older sister. Compound subject or compound predicate?
Compound predicate.
Compound predicate. Chris or his older sister. They are named.
Oh, subject.
They are named. You have to pay attention. They are compound subject. What conjunction is used here? Or. Thank you. Circle. Or. Okay. Thank you, Ahmad. Please mute yourself. Jude, again. Okay. Mowed lawns or delivered papers over the summer. Hi, dear. Mowed lawns or delivered papers over the summer. Compound subject or compound predicate?
Compound predicate.
And what is the conjunction? What is the conjunction? Conjunction. Or, and, or, but. What do they use here? Or, and, or, but.
Or.
Are the conjunctions. Excellent. Or. These are the conjunctions. Thank you, Jude. My family and I are happy at the mall. Sorry, my friends. My friend and I. So they are named at the beginning of the sentence, compound subject, and we use the conjunction and. The students took notes but didn't ask the questions. Took notes but didn't ask the questions is a predicate, and we use the conjunction but here. Okay, we have to move fast because I still have another session. We still have 2 questions only. Okay. Read the following paragraph, underline the topic sentence, number the details, circle the concluding sentence. Who wants to do it? Okay. Rawad again.
Yes.
Rawad. Okay. Let's read the paragraph. Decide where is the topic sentence, number the details, and circle the concluding sentence. Make
Okay.
your own ice cream. Did you know that make is what?
Is topic.
Where is you mean in the first sentence here? Did you know that you can
Yes.
make your own? No, the topic sentence is a sentence, not a word. Pay attention. Topic sentence is the whole sentence. So where is the topic sentence? And it's the first sentence in the paragraph, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the topic sentence?
It's
Read it. Read it. Read it. Read it.
Yes.
Read the sentence, the whole sentence. I mean, read the whole sentence. Did you know that you can make your own ice cream? This is the topic sentence. The whole sentence.
Yes.
Yes. And the sentence after it is the first detail. The first detail. Then the sentence after it is the second detail. Then we move to the third detail, right?
Detail.
And so
Yes.
on until we reach the last sentence. The last sentence is what? Is a detail?
No.
So it's what?
It is the
What do we call it? Concluding.
concluding sentence.
Excellent. We call it concluding sentence. Excellent. It's called a concluding sentence. Thank you, Rawat. Thank you. We move to the last exercise. Read the following paragraph, then cross out the unrelated detail. What is the unrelated detail? Who wants to tell me? What is the unrelated detail in this paragraph? Okay. Ali Hamoud. Ali Hamoud. What is the unrelated detail?
The unrelated detail is the unrelated detail
Which one? Which sentence?
Is some other inventions
Excellent. By the
or-
Chinese are gunpowder, paper, and silk cloth.
Silk.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Great, great student. Good job. Excellent. Thank you. I think. Okay, you can unmute yourselves. We have finished everything.
Yes.
I have to close because I still have another session. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.